Under the sterile hum of fluorescent lights, Ashley, in her Save Mart vest, pushes a cart through the organic section. Her eyes, though weary, hold a sharp, observant wit as she scans the vibrant produce. The neat rows of colorful fruits and vegetables offer a stark contrast to the supermarket's mundane peace. She glances at her watch, the digits 2:17 p.m., a stark reminder of the passing time in this almost tangible quiet. A sense of quiet resignation settles over her, a silent moment in the heart of the Save Mart. The automatic doors of Save Mart slide open with a dramatic whoosh, revealing the bustling entrance. Deborah Whitfield, impeccably dressed, strides in with an air of undeniable self-importance. Her highlighted bob and oversized sunglasses frame a face that radiates confidence and privilege. A Lululemon vest hugs her form, a subtle declaration of her refined lifestyle. Her designer handbag swings confidently at her side, a testament to her elevated status. Deborah moves through the entrance, her presence dominating the space with an almost regal grace. Inside the bustling Save Mart, Deborah seizes a grocery cart, its wheels emitting a faint, high-pitched squeak. She navigates the vibrant aisles with an unwavering resolve, her movements precise and deliberate. Her cart steadily fills with an excessive amount of groceries, a silent testament to her methodical nature. Each item is placed with purpose, revealing a meticulous intent behind her overwhelming shopping. In the bustling deli section, Deborah's gaze drifts over the vibrant signs, a silent contemplation brewing. Her phone appears, capturing a price tag with a subtle click, a hint of mischief playing on her lips. The bold rotisserie chicken sign looms large, an ironic backdrop to her quiet defiance. A faint smirk graces Deborah's face, a silent promise of disruption in the mundane. At Save Mart's checkout 4, Jenna, with a perpetually cheerful smile, scans items with practiced ease. A blur of motion, the conveyor belt groans under a catastrophic amount of groceries, an endless river of packages. Jenna's hands fly, each item a fleeting moment before disappearing into the bagging area. Deborah watches Jenna with an unnervingly intense gaze, her eyes never leaving the young cashier. The vibrant colors of the groceries contrast with Deborah's stark, unwavering focus, a silent tension building. At the Save Mart checkout, Jenna scans a rotisserie chicken, the register beeping loudly. The digital display flashes $8.99, a mundane detail charged with unspoken tension. Deborah watches, her eyes narrowing, a silent challenge in her gaze. An invisible current of animosity crackles between the two women, thick and suffocating. Under the relentless hum of fluorescent lights, the Save Mart checkout lane pulses with a silent, simmering tension. Deborah, her mouth a tight, unyielding line, fixes an intense gaze upon Jenna, the young cashier. Deborah's eyes bore into the price scanner, meticulously scrutinizing each item as it passes through the beam. The air crackles with unspoken words, thick with a palpable sense of impending confrontation. Deborah breaks the silence with a sharp, "Excuse me," her voice cutting through the ambient store noise. Her accusation hangs heavy. That chicken rang up as $8.99. The sign in the deli said $6.99. Inside the Save Mart checkout lane, Jenna, radiating professionalism, offers a bright, reassuring smile. Her voice, a smooth apology, promises action. "I'm so sorry. Let me check that sign for you." She begins to move, a quick, efficient motion towards the sign. But then, a sudden halt. Deborah's next words freeze her in place. Jenna's smile falters, replaced by a flicker of surprise and apprehension. Deborah's indignant voice shatters the mundane checkout lane, drawing the stares of other shoppers. Behind the counter, Jenna's practiced smile crumbles, replaced by a stunned, deer-in-headlights expression. Deborah's fury escalates, her voice rising. "I know what the sign said. I read it with my own eyes." Her piercing gaze locks onto Jenna, demanding, "Are you calling me a liar?" In the Save Mart organic section, Ashley observes from a distance, a familiar Karen alarm blaring in her mind. Her retail instincts ignite, a primal sense of duty washing over her. A growing dread tightens its grip as she realizes the inevitable. Each step feels heavy, leading her closer to the unknown confrontation. Her gaze locks onto Register 4, a silent battle already brewing in her eyes. She begins her reluctant walk, a foreboding aura surrounding her as she approaches the impending chaos. Ashley glides to Register 4, her customer service face, a mask of practiced cheerfulness, ready for any challenge. She approaches Deborah, a beacon of forced pleasantry in the fluorescent glow of the Save Mart. Her smile unwavering, Ashley begins. "Hi there, I'm Ashley, the assistant manager." Her voice rings with feigned helpfulness. "Can I help you with something today?" Deborah slowly turns, her sunglasses still concealing her eyes, a predatory stillness in her posture. A gaze, hidden behind dark lenses, fixes on Ashley, radiating an icy challenge. A palpable tension fills the air as Deborah pronounces Ashley's name, each syllable dripping with disdain. The very sound of Ashley's name seems a personal affront, a challenge laid bare in the checkout lane. "Yes, Ashley. Your employee is refusing to honor your store's posted pricing," Deborah declares, her voice cutting. In the fluorescent glare of the checkout lane, Deborah stands unyielding, her gaze a steel trap on Ashley. Ashley's eyes dart, her breath catching, as if bracing for an impact she cannot avoid. Deborah's voice cuts through the mundane, sharp and precise. "I want the chicken for $6.99. A flicker of defiance lights her eyes as she declares, "It's your price accuracy policy, and I know how it works." Ashley's shoulders visibly tense, a silent acknowledgement of the battle she's about to face. The air crackles with unspoken tension, a silent standoff playing out in the bright, unforgiving light. Ashley strides into the fluorescent glow of the Save Mart deli, a determined air about her. Her eyes scan the array of savory delights, a focused quest for the perfect meal. She spots the Rotisserie chicken sign, its bold numbers proclaiming a clear $8.99 price. Nearby, a smaller, misplaced tag for $6.99 lurks, hinting at a subtle deception. Ashley's gaze sharpens, a flicker of suspicion in her eyes as she processes the conflicting prices. Ashley returns to Register 4, her composure a fragile shield against the storm of the day. Deborah stands, an impatient scowl etched on her face, her arms crossed in a silent challenge. Ashley, taking a deep breath, begins her explanation. "So I did check, and the $6.99 sign was actually for a different product." Deborah's eyes narrow, her silence a palpable weight as Ashley's words hang in the tense air. In the Save Mart checkout, Deborah's hand slams onto the conveyor belt, making yogurt cups jump dramatically. Her face contorts into a mask of manufactured outrage, her eyes narrowing at the cashier. "Oh my God, I have been shopping here for 11 years. Loyal." Her voice escalates, demanding, "And this is how you treat me?" The air crackles with her furious indignation, a scene of retail drama unfolding. In a bustling Save Mart checkout lane, Ashley, a young cashier, attempts to soothe a furious customer. Deborah's eyes flash with anger, her frustration palpable, as Ashley tries to de-escalate the tense situation. Ashley, with a forced calm, begins, "Ma'am, I completely understand your frustration." Before she can finish, Deborah cuts her off sharply, her voice dripping with indignation. Deborah's eyes narrow as she snaps, "Don't ma'am me." With a final, chilling glare, she demands, "I want to speak to your manager." In the Save Mart back office, Ashley stands, defeated, phone pressed to her ear, shoulders slumped in resignation. Her eyes, vacant and distant, stare blankly at the wall, lost in a haze of weariness. The camera slowly pushes in, revealing a framed Employee of the Month photo on a nearby desk. The photo captures a beaming Greg, a smile stretched wide across his face, radiating an almost unsettling cheerfulness. It's clear Greg is no 12-year-old, his smile a stark contrast to Ashley's somber demeanor. Ashley's voice, flat and tired, breaks the silence. "Greg, we have a situation at Register 4. In the bustling Save Mart checkout lane, an unexpected calm settles as Greg Paulson, the store manager, approaches. His presence is a beacon of composure amidst the everyday chaos, his stride purposeful and assured. With a reassuring smile, he extends a hand towards Deborah, his gesture conveying genuine warmth. A silent exchange of unspoken understanding passes between them, a moment of connection in the mundane. His voice, clear and friendly, breaks the quiet. "Hello, I'm Greg, the store manager. What can I do for you?" Deborah's expression shifts, a glimmer of hope replacing her previous tension as she considers his offer. In the Save Mart checkout lane, Deborah's eyes narrow with disbelief and disdain as she scrutinizes Greg. Her gaze rakes over him, a clear judgment etched onto her face. Greg, unperturbed, maintains his polite smile, a mask expertly worn, but in the depths of his eyes, a fleeting, unreadable emotion flickers, hinting at hidden depths. Deborah's voice cuts through the air, sharp and incredulous. "You're the manager," her final jab, a dismissive sting. "You look like you're 12. Amidst the Save Mart chaos, Greg stands with an air of calm authority, his gaze unwavering. His posture is a pillar of quiet strength, unperturbed by the agitated customer before him. His patience is almost tangible, a serene presence in the bustling checkout lane. With a steady voice, Greg addresses the customer. "I assure you I am the manager. What seems to be the issue?" In the Save Mart checkout, Deborah begins a dramatic, theatrical retelling of the chicken incident. Her hands move with exaggerated gestures, painting a vivid picture of the chaotic event. She pauses for dramatic effect, drawing in her audience with bated breath. A hand presses to her chest, feigning distress, adding to the emotional intensity of her tale. Her performance captivates, transforming a mundane checkout lane into a stage for her poultry-related drama. In the Save Mart checkout lane, Deborah's voice rises, a sharp accusation in the air. She claims Jenna rolled her eyes, her words cutting through the mundane sounds of the store. Then, Deborah accuses Ashley of speaking condescendingly, her narrative twisting into a web of fabrication. Each fabricated detail adds to the absurdity, painting a dramatic yet untrue picture. Jenna bites her lip, a visible struggle to control her reaction, her frustration barely contained. In the fluorescent glow of the Save Mart checkout, Deborah's eyes gleam with a mischievous triumph. A sly smile plays on her lips as she reaches into her pocket, her fingers closing around her phone. She pulls the device out, a silent declaration of victory, its screen reflecting the harsh store lights. Deborah holds it aloft, a perceived checkmate in her grasp, her gaze fixed on her opponent. Her voice rings out, confident and assertive. "And then, I have a photo of the sign," she declares, a final, undeniable blow. In the fluorescent glow of the Save Mart checkout, Deborah turns her phone, a silent accusation, towards Greg. The screen, a stark rectangle of light, displays her Exhibit A, a digital challenge. Greg's eyes fix on the illuminated screen, his smile unwavering, a mask of composure. But a single muscle near his eye, a tiny traitor, twitches almost imperceptibly. The subtle tremor hints at a hidden storm beneath his placid surface, a secret exposed. The air crackles with unspoken tension, a silent battle waged in the harsh light of the grocery aisle. Deborah's phone screen glows, a blurry photograph dominating the display, an image captured with haste and imprecision. Despite the awkward angle and lack of clarity, the stark price, $8.99, stands out with unsettling prominence. The number, a silent accusation, mocks the blurred background, a testament to a poorly documented moment. An invisible weight settles in the air around Deborah, the irony of the situation palpable and heavy. The glowing screen illuminates Deborah's face with a harsh, unflattering light, reflecting her silent contemplation. At the Save Mart checkout, Greg, a mild-mannered cashier, points to the screen with a slight, apologetic dip of his head. His words hang in the air, a quiet explanation to the growing tension. Deborah's face, already flushed with anger, tightens further, her composure visibly fracturing under the strain. He states, "I can see in your photo that the price shown is $8.99, which does match what we charged." A guttural sound escapes Deborah, a chilling mix of gasp and shriek. Her face contorts in pure disbelief, her world crumbling before her eyes. Every fiber of her being rejects the reality unfolding, a fundamental challenge to her perception. She utters with raw conviction, "That is not the sign I photographed." Her voice echoes the profound shock and betrayal she feels in this harrowing moment. In the Save Mart checkout, Greg, a picture of calm, points at a smartphone, his expression unreadable. Deborah, her voice rising to a frantic pitch, jabs her finger at the screen, a storm brewing within her. Her eyes dart around the store, searching for an unseen culprit, her panic growing with every glance. Greg, still composed, states, "Ma'am, this is the photo on your phone." Deborah's voice sharpens. "Someone must have changed it. Someone in this store changed my photo." She looks at Greg, eyes wide with a desperate plea. "Can they do that, Greg?" In the Save Mart checkout, Ashley and Jenna exchange a glance, a silent acknowledgement of a shared, unsettling realization. Their conversation about a chicken has twisted, revealing a profound disconnect from objective reality. Jenna bites her lip harder, her eyes wide with a dawning, unsettling understanding. The mundane surroundings of the checkout lane now feel distorted, reflecting their internal disquiet. A chilling awareness settles between them, altering the very fabric of their perception. Ashley stands in the Save Mart checkout lane, her gaze fixed on a distant point on the wall. Her mind drifts, lost in the mundane details of the weekly rota and dinner plans. She ponders the existential musings of rotisserie chickens, anything to escape the present moment. Her eyes are vacant, her thoughts miles away from the fluorescent hum of the supermarket. Under the relentless hum of fluorescent lights, Greg offers a weary smile, a small concession in the checkout lane. Deborah's face, a mask of defiance, rejects his offering, her eyes flashing with a potent mix of anger and hurt. Greg, with a heavy sigh, disappears into the back office, leaving Deborah in stony silence. He returns, a crisp sheet of paper in hand, a final attempt to appease her. With a dismissive wave, Deborah rejects the paper, her resolve unyielding. The air crackles with unspoken tension as the fluorescent lights hum on, illuminating their silent standoff. In a bustling Save Mart checkout lane, Deborah, radiating self-importance, gestures imperiously at the store phone. She demands to use the phone to contact the corporate hotline, her voice sharp with entitlement. Behind her, a queue of 7 customers stretches back, their patience visibly fraying. Faces contort in growing agitation as their precious frozen pizzas slowly begin to melt. A collective groan of despair ripples through the increasingly frustrated line. The air crackles with unspoken tension as Deborah remains oblivious to the mounting chaos. In the Save Mart checkout lane, Greg, a paragon of patience, answers a call, his face a picture of serene acceptance. Marcus, a security guard with an unshakable calm, appears, his eyes subtly fixed on a phone in his hand. He discreetly times the call, a silent observer in the mundane chaos of the store. The tinny, saccharine strains of elevator music emanate from the phone, filling the air with an ironic cheerfulness. The bland melody underscores the silent, tense interaction, a stark contrast to the unfolding drama. 11 excruciating minutes tick by in the Save Mart checkout lane, each second a testament to Deborah's unwavering resolve. Deborah stands rigidly at register 4, her arms crossed, a silent sentinel of stubbornness. Her cart, laden with warming groceries, sits as a physical manifestation of her defiance. The air crackles with unspoken tension as Deborah maintains her unyielding vigil. She silently forbids Jenna from serving anyone else, her will a formidable, invisible barrier. In the Save Mart checkout, Deborah presses the phone to her ear, a familiar frustration etched on her face. She launches into a dramatic narrative, detailing a litany of injustices she believes she has endured. The voice on the other end is an indistinct murmur, a distant sound against her passionate recounting. A dawning, unwelcome realization flickers across Deborah's features, her expression shifting. Finally, a grudging, bitter defeat settles over her, a quiet surrender in the bustling lane. In the Save Mart checkout lane, Deborah hangs up the phone, her hand lingering on the receiver. A heavy, pregnant pause hangs in the air, thick with unspoken frustration as she stares ahead. Her eyes narrow, a flicker of resignation crossing her face. With a sigh of defeat, she mutters, "Fine, I'll pay the $8.99. Jenna, her face etched with weariness, efficiently processes the payment at the Save Mart checkout. Deborah, her expression stern, retrieves her bags with stiff, deliberate movements. A palpable tension hangs in the air as Deborah turns, preparing to exit. A collective, audible sigh of relief ripples through the other shoppers and staff. The lingering tension finally dissipates as Deborah's retreating figure nears the exit. The subtle shift in the atmosphere marks the end of an unspoken ordeal, a quiet victory for all. Deborah, poised at the Save Mart entrance, halts abruptly as if struck by an unseen force, her feet rooted just before the automatic doors. Her body slowly pivots, a deliberate, almost menacing turn, as if time itself bends to her will. Her eyes, cold and unwavering, fixate on Ashley, a silent challenge passing between them, charged with unspoken history. The air crackles with tension as Deborah's gaze holds, a palpable weight in the sterile grocery store entrance. A chilling promise escapes her lips, her voice cutting through the silence. "I'll be leaving a Yelp review." Her words hang in the air, a final, dramatic declaration before the automatic doors slide open, inviting her exit. The automatic doors hiss shut, trapping Deborah in the artificial glow of the Save Mart checkout lane. A profound silence descends, broken only by the incessant hum of fluorescent lights, amplifying the tension. Marlene, a tiny woman with a sweet face, stands at the checkout, clutching a single container of cottage cheese. Her eyes, filled with an unsettling intensity, fix upon Jenna, a silent judgment passing between them. Marlene's voice, surprisingly firm, cuts through the quiet. "Honey, I don't know how you do it." In the Save Mart checkout lane, Jenna erupts in a burst of genuine, unrestrained laughter, her joy echoing through the store. Ashley joins in, her laughter a cathartic release of pent-up tension, a shared moment of relief. Across the bustling store, Marcus offers a hearty thumbs up, his grin wide and approving. Even Greg, usually composed, turns toward the cereal aisle, his shoulders shaking with silent, uncontrollable mirth. The air vibrates with their collective joy, transforming the mundane checkout lane into a scene of unexpected delight. Their laughter, a symphony of happiness, fills the Save Mart, a vibrant contrast to the everyday hustle. Ashley, a picture of exhaustion, settles onto her couch, a faint, weary smile playing on her lips. Her thumb scrolls across her phone screen, a familiar, almost ritualistic motion. Her gaze freezes on a Yelp review, a single, ominous star glaring back at her from the display. The stark words on the screen accuse, "Employs rude staff who tamper with customer cell phones." The preposterous accusation hangs in the air, so absurd it evokes a disbelieving, almost comical silence. Ashley's eyes, alight with curiosity, scan the glowing screen of her phone, revealing a secret world of digital solidarity. A faint, knowing smile graces her lips as she discovers 17 helpful votes on her Yelp review. A silent understanding dawns upon her, a shared battle against the mundane, a bond forged in the fires of retail. A wry thought dances in her mind. Retail trauma truly has Wi-Fi, a testament to their shared, unspoken experience. 2 weeks later, the Save Mart doors were open, revealing a familiar figure. Deborah Whitfield strides in, her sunglasses reflecting the harsh, fluorescent lights. Her swagger is unmistakable, a vibrant energy that fills the mundane store. It's a Wednesday, 2:30 p.m., the air thick with a strange sense of déjà vu. Her presence is a jolt, a powerful echo from a recent past. Deborah approaches Jenna's register again, a silent challenge in her eyes. Jenna, a mask of composure, scans each item with unwavering focus. The transaction concludes. A quiet victory for Jenna as Deborah pays without a word. A tense silence hangs in the air. The unspoken battle momentarily paused. Deborah, her bags gathered, pauses at the checkout, her gaze softening as she looks at Jenna. A rare, genuine expression crosses Deborah's face, a flicker of unexpected warmth. Jenna, surprised by the sudden kindness, offers a polite, hesitant smile in return. Deborah's voice, usually sharp, softens. "You were much better today." Jenna, still slightly taken aback, replies, "Thank you. Have a great afternoon." The automatic doors of SaveMart hiss shut, sealing Deborah inside the brightly lit, sterile expanse. Under the unforgiving fluorescent lights, Jenna's gaze drifts across the aisles, a silent weariness etched on her face. Her eyes, heavy with shared experience, find Ashley's across the gleaming floor. A silent, knowing look passes between them, a language born of 6 years enduring the grind of retail. It's a glance filled with exhausted eye contact and a deep, unspoken understanding of their intertwined fate. In that wordless exchange, a universe of shared toil and resignation unfolds between the two women. Ashley sits on her couch, a half-empty glass of water, a silent witness to her troubled thoughts. Her eyes, distant and haunted, replay the day's absurd drama. A $2 chicken, a 45-minute standoff, the memory of a phone hacking accusation, and a bizarre return flickers across her face, etched with disbelief. A profound question hangs heavy in the air, echoing in the quiet of her apartment. What makes a person that person? She ponders, the query a stark reflection of her internal turmoil. In Ashley's apartment, a framed screenshot sits proudly on her desk, a beacon of past triumph. It is a Yelp review, a testament to her unwavering spirit and resilience. The glowing screen captures a moment of victory, a battle hard won against Deborah Whitfield. Ashley's gaze lingers on the image, her eyes reflecting the quiet strength born from adversity. This digital trophy, a tangible reminder, whispers of her survival and the stronger woman she has become. Ashley offers a faint, practiced smile, a flicker of professional courtesy masking deeper thoughts. Her gaze drifts to Deborah, a customer who barely registers on her scale of retail frustrations. A silent understanding passes through her, recognizing the universal plight of retail workers. She muses on the hidden battles fought daily, the quiet resilience in every forced grin, a shared secret among those who master the art of smiling through clenched teeth.